Hello, friends, and welcome to this matchup in round 3 of the high roll bracket in the Zelda 1 Randomizer 2025 Winter Tournament, the Random Forest Tournament. This is between Tabby Orange and MrDunlo. Tabby took game 1. MrDunlo looking to even things up today. I'm Smilefires. I am joined by CD Improv. Hello, CD.
Hey, Smile Fires, how are you doing today?
Pretty good.
I mean,
I got
I'm excited for Cat versus Pizza round 2.
yes. We've
I
had
mean,
like a couple of animal themes on people's usernames in this one, and we got Dunlo with the Ninja Turtles and Pizza Triforce sprite set as well. So there
oh
we
yeah,
go.
it is pretty awesome. And doing our tracking in the background is Husky from Pluto, and we had Adirondack Rick doing our setup. So it's always nice to have such a full and supportive crew. All right, where do we think we're going to start today?
Well, we're gonna get a pretty quick look. First quest level 1? Nope, desert.
Oh, all right, this is kind of the middle of the map. Like it's a little weird because you have to walk up and around to get to most places, but it's a lot better than our top north corner or top south corner or anything like that. So this is okay.
It's pretty relatively central. Maybe we can get some interesting potential to fan out from here. And we'll get the players synced up, no problem with that.
Yeah, the same thing happened yesterday. Internet being internet. But all right, we're gonna find a potion letter K for MrDunlo. Tabby's gonna pause for a second while we get the streams kind of caught up. And it looks like MrDunlo, instead of going down through the forest, is gonna go up in the direction of the Armoses.
Yeah, we're getting a pivot on the checks here because like northeast is a decent spot to be early. Lost Hills anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You get this Armos check. You get open caves to the east as well. We've got a candle for 44. That is not bad at all.
Yeah, if we're lucky, that's maybe we get a really good medium and small secret, and we can get that in short order. 20 for the small is fantastic.
Yeah, the max on the small secret. The bow is the Armos item at the North Forest
Ooh.
Armos. So that is a great
Oh.
start.
Yeah, and we're going to want arrows as fast as we can possibly get them. Because, I mean, if you're given an alternative source of damage, then you really want to be able to use that. And without arrows, it's we can't just shoot, well, there's boomerang on the coast, but we can't just shoot rocks at them.
So we have a sign of any roads at the East Forest Armos, and Dunlo will take that to Vanilla Star because there's an open cave here.
Okay, I like this. This gives us a chance to check this one open cave that we can access without the candle, or actually two. But it gives us a chance to check those without actually having to kind of route them and go down and around to go get there, which is always nice.
And Husky's marked off the regular variety banana as our coast item.
Yeah, it's hanging out. It's hanging out off on the coast. It's gonna stay there, I have a feeling, as we've got Death Mountain access too.
That is pretty good, and East Death Mountain, so we don't have to do a walk.
I am pretty okay with this. And chat is doing the math for us, saying that the door repair is at least 20 because we are now incredibly broke. There's not a way to know if that's more until we have more money for them to steal. No! No! Game!
So we get the maximum small secret, we get the minimum medium secret.
That is so rude, game. Now we had better have a decent large secret because that's terrible. That's like somebody giving you an oatmeal cookie with what you think is chocolate chips and it turns out to be like carob.
Yeah, we'd have to glue both of those secrets together to pick up a candle.
Yeah. I mean, I was just hoping we'd have some change left over. Be like, okay, let's give us a medium and a small. We could buy the candle and maybe go pick up a cheap bomb pack with whatever's left. But at this point, there's nothing left.
Well, we could have one arrow.
One single arrow. Oh dear. Well, if we shoot a whole herd of bunnies with the same arrow, then, there's a chance we can get a fiver. As MrDunlo finds a take any, he's going to pick up his first piece of pizza today. Wow. I mean, at the moment, MrDunlo has enough to pick up that candle with a little tiny bit of change until we hit a door repair and the game says no.
But it is a pretty close at hand candle shop, so
Yeah, let's hope that he's able to not. Oh, there's our sword up at vanilla level 5, or in Mr. Dunlow's case, it's our nunchucks. The fact that Michelangelo's little bandana keeps wiggling around cracks me up to no end.
That's quality stuff.
Okay, it's perfect. He's coming down the stairs and the bandana's just going doot, 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 doot.
He moves like he's on roller skates too.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Tabby, he may get stuck on this staircase because the levers are set to... Oh, we got it. They are set to spawn in relation to Link when he enters the screen. It looks like Mr. Dunley's going to go ahead and up A and go get the... go get that candle.
A good call.
Chad is asking if you played a game called Let's Golf at GDQ.
That was not me, but good to know that I have a same voice person.
Alright, candle pickup for Mr. Dunlo. He can now burn down the forest. And apparently chat, to get ready for the math for this match, was trying to break an online calculator, as Tabby Orange is also able to now burn down all the trees.
Dunlo is definitely hoping for bombs and not getting any help with it right this second.
Yeah, unfortunately for Mr. Dunlo, to get back out of the screen where the wood sword was, he had to take the first kill on Red Octorox. So he did lose that first bomb chance. He did end up getting a pack, but it does slow things down just a little.
Yeah, good timing to get it, because we can finish out these caves to, well, we can even go for more bombs and then finish out. Hits!
Yeah, and one of them was cheap. I didn't see the rest of them, though. Alright, so Mr. Dunlow's up to 6 bombs. I think we're going to go see him do... Oh, we're going to go south. I thought we were going to go to the northeast corner and blow things up.
It was 13, 58, and 38 for a total of 109 rupees, and the sword was first quest level 6 for the chatter asking where that was.
Yeah, it's going to just be a little while until Tabby gets over there. Mr. Dunlo was doing... I think he did a screen scroll to get across the river. There's our arrows, though.
Oh yeah, those also rolled down. I like that.
Well, I mean, so did our medium secret. So everything's got to be on sale today.
Yeah, but we'll take 10% off for that.
Tabby's doing their best to get into the waterfall cave without taking a boomerang to the face as Mr. Dunlo finds level 5.
That it can be a treacherous waterfall screen. Can we make it into the waterfall? Oh.
Mm-hmm. At a half a heart, it is incredibly difficult. Mr. Dunlo found a dark blue dark nut infested level 5. Oh my gosh, they multiplied. Oh, good candle boost to get through that room from Mr. Dunlo. Meanwhile, Tabby is going to go ahead and burn the forest down on his way towards the coast. Now, Tabby, without the sword, is going to have a little bit more of a hard time getting bombs. And there are some very excited children. Oh my gosh, there's Wizrobes in here.
Wizrobes and Darknut. Oh, and they rolled up.
Oh, why you do this game? I mean...
Are they 6?
They are chunk.
They gotta be 6.
Yeah, potions letter for Tabby Orange. We get a heart to replace that, and oh my gosh, those are some very chunky red Wizrobes. And now Mr. Dunlow's like, peace, I'm out of here.
No thanks.
Not until you make me. Alright, so we're gonna find some more blue Gurias. Mr. Dunlow's gonna do a really good left to right screen scroll. Tabby Orange, meanwhile, is about to check out some of these caves near Vanilla Start. Now, it's not really hurting Tabby at the moment to not have the sword, because he's going to have a lot of these caves that he can go ahead and check out, get a decent amount of overworld exploration in. And he's headed in the direction of the grave, so he will eventually get to the sword.
We've also now narrowed down our door repair charge to 21 or more.
Ow, stop stealing our money, game! Alright, so Mr. Dunlo is going to head to the top northeast corner now, I think? Or maybe we're just farming for some more bombs.
Oh, there we go. It's 22 rupees.
Oof. Stop, game.
And as you said, there are some more bombs for Mr. Dunlo.
Yeah, this is a great... So, like, if I could label screens with names, that would be the bomb shop.
Yes.
Like,
Exactly.
circle it, highlight it, lots of exclamation points. This is where you get your explosives. And Mr. Dunlow's going to go ahead and kill the red levers before they can take away his last heart. Tabby Orange is headed in the direction of Death Armos. And, oh, that's our other very expensive hint shop.
Yeah, it's going to cost us 118 rupees, so between the two, it's going to be 227 rupees for 6 hints.
Oof, we're just going to have to hope that our large secret is actually decent. Tabby is killing off some of these Octoroks, trying to work his way up to a bomb count. Because right now he's got to rely on the global since he doesn't have the sword yet. Plus, you know, trying not to die on Death Armos is a good thing.
Yeah, and Blue Candle being your only weapon hampers that a little bit as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you only get 1 flame per screen, so you gotta make it count. Tabby, please go heal. Thank you.
So we got a chat question. What kind of second quest shenanigans is going on? So we do have a mixed quest overworld. So second quest overworld spots can be in the mix. But I believe that is close to the only second quest feature.
I mean, we have 111 for our large secret, so we may actually be able to buy hints. There are second quest rooms, so we'll have some of those second quest staircase rooms. But other than that, there is not a lot of second quest going on, which is kind of nice.
Oh, yep. Yeah, second quest rooms is on.
Yeah, and we do have, so it's a mixed first quest overworld, which means there will be 3 large secrets. And since our medium secret rolled to minimum, that's actually really good for our runners.
But yeah, we are not going to be dealing with shooty Stalfos or walk through walls or spirals.
Or red or blue bubbles.
Or bubbles, yeah.
Yeah, we don't like them. They're jerks. But alright, here we go. We're going to get the bottom corner of the map. We're going to find... Is it a door repair?
It sure
Stop
is.
stealing my money!
Well, it's probably the
Run.
most remote part of this seed, so it's out of the way at least.
Very true. We don't ever have to come... Well, we didn't get a chance to bomb it, is the unfortunate part, because Tabby still doesn't have bombs. So we're just going to cross our fingers that nothing we needed rolled behind that. And Tabby is trying whatever they can to get bombs off of any of the bomb droppers, but at the moment they're just saying no. Mr. Dunlo takes a loss at the money-making. Mr. Dunlo is money-making game for arrows.
I like it.
Or at least I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing, because he's got 30 rupees, he saved, and after the money-making loss, he up a retried. He's got something in his mind, I think. Or we're just gonna go back to doing the overworld.
Alrighty then.
Yes.
Another arrow shop.
Store again. Hmm. So good news, the arrow store is not our rare shop. Here comes the sword for Tabby Orange, which is going to be a relief for Tabby. Now Tabby's at 130 rupees. There was another secret over here just past the Armos and the open cave, so Tabby might actually end up with a lot of money to go get the arrows and then be able to just, you know, kind of shoot some things.
And that could be helpful for bomb progress and level 1.
Yay, we found something! I mean, we had found level 6, but I think all of us are just going to block that out of our memories for right now.
Yeah, level 5.
And Dirk Nuts. Yeah,
we got bunnies in here, but, well, actually, that would be a case for go get arrows, but
yeah, and
they
Mr.
haven't
Dunlow's
super gotten in our
close.
way so far.
Yeah, Mr. Dunlo now has 55 rupees, so he's getting close to the 70-something price of those arrows.
Hi, Aquamentus.
Oh, he's so chill in what could be a push block room.
Would you describe him as awaiting?
Oh, he's awaiting for us. Awaiting Aquamentus. If there was a pun there, I missed it, but looks like we have a segmented level 1.
We didn't go all that far, but
Oh yeah, it was a 5. Thank you, Rick. Well, yeah, but this is a drop room in a lot of level 1s. There's a vanilla drop in level 1 in this room.
So what do we got? We
Hey,
got the red
whoa.
candle.
Well, why? I almost wished we could have had that before. It would have saved us a little bit of money. Now Tabby's gonna go back up to the cave above the waterfall and get the arrows. And he's gonna go ahead and save with the arrows and what he's got for the money.
What is going on this one? We have another transport staircase.
Yay! Can we have like a 4-segmented level 1? I would find that amazing, as MrDunlo is going to be careful with these orange landmos. They are thankfully a lot slower than their brothers. But with that red candle, MrDunlo is able to take them out and get to progress a little bit further in this very wonky level 1. Compass and Gibdo.
Yeah, it's nice to have a source of repeatable offense with a little bit of range on it.
Oh yeah, especially since it kind of does knockback at the same time. Like, well, not so much on the bats, but like on the Gibdos and the Gurias. MrDunlo's gonna get the map, and it's a triple segmented level 1.
And the main part was at the start, and there's a recorder.
That's a recorder, yeah.
Inside a mummy.
Now, he's not actually trying to burn the recorder, he just can't take the hug from the mummy. Alright, so we've got a recorder and a red candle in level 1. There is a heart in a staircase, which, if we had found it, we might go get. But at the moment, I think we're just gonna take the Triforce and get out of here.
Seems alright to me.
Yeah, I think so. Alright, Tabby Orange is gonna find the Dark Nut and Wizrobe infested level 5. Let's see if he decides to stick around or leaves as quickly as MrDunlo did.
Oh, it looks like Tabby bought some arrows. Very nice.
Yeah, Tabby picked them up. Alright, so Tabby's gonna go ahead and clear these blue Dark Nuts. Oh, they're squishy?
Yeah, that seems low on health. They rolled down by 2.
Yeah. Okay, so that's not terrible news about the blue Dark Nuts until you walk into this room and go, oh. Now, MrDunlo's going to continue bombing the coast and find the expensive bait store. I don't think we're going there.
Is it bait to buy the expensive bait?
I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't actually really like things like filet mignon.
Fair enough.
It's if we go with, you know, like the food. Oh, it pushes. And 5 being level 5, it's gonna be a transport staircase, but you know what? This is okay, because it gets you around that blue Dark Nut room. Here comes the potions letter for MrDunlo.
Well,
these are so much friendlier.
There is a gulf on those bait prices, so yeah, we are definitely ignoring the expensive one.
Yeah, we're not buying that. Alright, Tabby's just gonna up an A, go back to start. Now, the problem being is that this could still be a push block room. MrDunlo's gonna find another piece of pizza, and then we're gonna find a Goma. Now, we can kill the Goma, but we can't cross the moat behind him yet.
He can cross the moat. I feel like we should learn something from him.
We've got a magic floating Goma on top of the water as MrDunlo finds level 5. 8! Finds 8. I can math.
To be fair, it looks a little... Oh, Wizrobes.
Oh, good. It's the Wizrobe Darknet set again. Yay.
This is a really small 5.
Uh-huh. Oh, run, Mr. Pizza. Run, Michelangelo. Okay, so we'll take the oranges even though they're rolled up because they're not, you know, floating at us trying to murder us before we get through the door.
Oh my goodness, we got a key. They
Whoa.
exist.
Wow, are you sure? I mean, I remember plenty of seeds where those keys are just a figment of our imagination.
Are we gonna have the any key like anywhere accessible in this one?
No. Oh my gosh, look at the potion prices. I want to say that that was 50 something for blue and 80 something for red.
Yeah, 52 and 85, so a little bit gross. That's up by 12 and 17.
Yeah, everything stopped rolling up, please. That is not nice. Except for, you know, the large secret was okay. Everything else we're medium, we're a little sad about. Now without a key, Tabby's not going to be able to check that last room. He's going to go ahead and save back to start because this 5 is no fun. It's not a terrible idea to leave and come back when you maybe have to deal with it.
Yeah, even as small as it is, didn't really give anything back to Tabby in what he did.
Yeah, now with the recorder, MrDunlo is able to whistle halfway across the world, head back to level 1, and maybe go back and pick up some of the recorder spots in the desert? Arrows. First, he's too money short, though, I think. Oh no, exact change. Yeah, arrows for MrDunlo.
Which means you technically don't have any arrows, but you bought the concept of arrows.
Yeah, yes. We bought the capacity to be able to pretend that we have a bow. Sorry,
Yeah.
Tabby, meanwhile, finds the bomb store.
Let's recorder the desert.
Yay! I mean, now I want to watch Spaceballs. Oh, MrDunlo's got the recorder out, but I think that was, he's going back in to check the potion prices? What are you doing?
Not sure. Level 7.
Oh, hi. Can we have something better than 7, please? So, at the very least, it is at the moment not full of darkness and wizrobes. We have Gibdos and Shells.
Yeah,
Souls, I'm betting.
this is a very reasonable enemy set to do in this room.
Oh yeah, this is way better than all of those blue wizrobes that are potentially guarding something important, but you really don't want to clear it.
Also, the color is nice.
Yeah, I refer to this one as Grandma's Easter dress purple.
That's very descriptive.
Yeah, I'm weird. Or like the magenta one is usually Adidas tracksuit. I mean, because it is. Now, MrDunlo with the red candle is able to kind of take care of these Gibdos, and Tabby Orange is also in level 7. Now, is this under the burn bush or the recorder spot? It has to be the burn bush.
Yes, the burn bush.
Okay. Alright, so again, Tabby's gonna have fun. This is a much more friendly enemy set than we were dealing with before. And hey, look, MrDunlo got money, so he has some arrows.
It's level 7, but it's so pleasant.
Yeah, those words don't go together. I mean, unless you're playing with the don't sort shapes option and somehow your level 7 ends up being like 5 rooms. Well, no, I guess, hold on, wait. It would have to be lobby, set of transport staircases, and then, like, how about 10 rooms?
I could do a 10.
Yeah, that'd be nice. A 10 room level 7?
Oh yeah, because I guess you also need somewhere to put the map and compass at least.
Yeah, map, compass, Triforce. I mean, some of the Triforce can go in some of the other rooms. And for anybody who's really confused about what I'm babbling about, Fred has a new option in the randomizer that takes away the necessity of sorting the dungeons by a certain number of rooms. So you could end up with a 30-room level 1. Now, MrDunlo is going to take on this Gleeok. He's doing a really good job of it at the moment. Just got to dodge the heads. Hey,
Very
there's
nice.
a map. Tabby's going to find the same one.
Well, now that I
Now-
look at it, it doesn't look like the most friendly structurally because it's got all these holes on the left side.
Yeah, it's kind of reminds me of like some sort of oh no, that's just until you make me. That is just rotten. Alright, so we're gonna bomb around this Gleeok because we do not have to kill it, as there is a visible item drop, thankfully, underneath him on the floor. Chat's saying it looks like an elephant. I can see that. I was gonna say it's some sort of like a vine or something type plant.
It reminds me of some of those college buildings I would go into that essentially have like 2 ground floors. Like there would be
Yes.
one on ground and then there would be like a door on 4 for some
Mhm,
reason.
mhm. Or like if it was built on a hill or like an incline.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, okay. We have to find a way around that, but we do have a key door here. Now, is Mr. Dunlo going to use the key as Tabby takes an unfortunate death trying to get to the forgotten spot? I wonder if this is the transport stair.
Well, let's see.
It's a piece of pizza! Yay! So, Smile-Fires, what is your favorite kind of pizza?
Oh boy. What
I know, I'm setting you up here.
what I've enjoyed most lately is Detroit-style pepperoni pizza. So, the square-baked pan.
Mm-hmm. And like the little cup-shaped pepperoni?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are very tasty. So,
I would
yeah,
even add banana peppers.
Spicy. I'm good with the banana peppers. One of my favorite people really enjoys pineapple and pepperoni. Though if I was going with one of the best pizzas I've ever had, it would be one of the places I used to work at. Did a grilled pizza with black and white sausage, because it was an Irish place, with caramelized onions and goat cheese.
That sounds very interesting.
It's pretty tasty. And chat apparently just had the stuffed pretzel crust pepperoni from Little Caesars, which sounds tasty. And now I want pizza. As Tabby finds 8, sees the wizrobe, is gonna check another room, and maybe run away.
Pizza is a medium of expression, as we hear about all these wonderful pizza combinations that people have had.
Exactly, it's delicious. And Peter G. Evans in chat is also talking about how hamburger is a popular topping in some portions of the country. Good clock for Tabby is going to be able to stop these tanky orange wizrobes.
Tabby does get a key out of the deal, at least.
Yes, that is very helpful. Mr. Dunlo is continuing to dig this level 7. I mean, again, it's got the most friendly enemy set we have seen so far.
We are unfortunately looking for a floor item. We don't get to narrow that down anymore.
Oh, that's a problem. I mean, if it's something like a red ring and not a boomerang, that would be fine. We're also going to find the compass up here in, like, the weird snout portion of the elephant, if it's an elephant.
Yeah, 2 rooms from the Triforce.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but at least it points us in the right direction. If this ends up being a floor... Well, can this be a floor drop in 7?
We'll find out here.
No, but we're gonna bomb south because the game said we couldn't. Okay. Now, having already seen that we had a heart in a staircase, or in in the case of Mr. Dunlo's sprite set, a piece of pizza. Hey, that's a great item to find at 7.
Yeah, we'll take the any key.
Yes, I will definitely take all the keys in the game. Alright, so this is actually really good. We are kind of broke in this seed, so that is at least one thing we don't have to worry about buying. As Mr. Dunlo is going to see if there's a bomb route, as we found level 9 for Tabby.
That was at the bomb spot that he had to leave, and we need the full 8.
Wait, the one down in the bottom corner?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, we need the entire Dorito, and it's off in the middle of nowhere. Well, there we go.
So that's... I mean, needing the full 8 kind of makes it not as bad to miss early, but it is kind of far out from where Dunlo has been doing stuff.
Well, yeah, and I'm trying to remember if Mr. Dunlo has even been over in that area as we find another pair of orange landmouse guarding the Triforce.
Nah, Dunlo's been busy. He's been South Coast, level 1.
Hey, Tabby, speaking of level 1, is going to find his level 1, which has the red candle and the recorder, and with the bow and arrows, this will be a faster clear. Oh, look what's in this Triforce room. More orange Landmos.
Yeah, but we're a little more well-equipped.
We are, Mr. Dunlo, using a good deal of arrows to stay away from them and picks up his Triforce out of 7. So he's 2 out of the 8 that we're going to need today. All right, here comes. This was the transport stair, I think. Yeah, one of a lot.
The first of two.
Yeah, I love it. All right, Mr. Dunlow's going to go ahead and make it into the forgotten spot. All right, so Tabby, finding the next transport staircase, is going to go ahead and take it. Find the orange Landmos with a ton of money. He's just gonna like let loose with the arrows.
Yeah, so here we go. Dunlow's now heading westward, so this is his chance to, yeah, catch up on some of that overall progress.
Yay, and the cat says hi.
Hi, cat.
Gwylin has decided that she should have been named Zora because she always comes over when we're doing Zelda stuff. All right, love this level 1 map. This is fantastic. Now, Tabby, this is just the recorder in the Gibdo. Oh no, my cat is named Gwylin after the princess from Dragon Warrior Randomizer, and the other one is named Zora after, you know, Zora. Okay, Tabby gets the recorder out of the Gibdo. Now, I do want to see Tabby find the red candle in here, so he at least has the information. Plus, it's a really good damage weapon.
And he's gonna find it right here, so that makes that easy. Or not right here, because it's in, it's on the floor. But
he gets the heart. He gets a heart, though. This is good.
Yeah, we'll take that. It's in the other segment, that's why.
Yeah. He's gonna... Yes. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part, is you've got to go all the way out there to that one little segment to pick up your last item. I mean, we still have a white sword. We don't know what it is yet out there. What if it ends up being, like, silvers?
That could be good.
For us.
So we could just rush the dungeons instead of having to dig them for too many items.
If we, yeah, it's true. If we find it before, before heading into 9. Here comes the red candle for Tabby. Tabby's going to be able to walk straight north, go pick up his Triforce out of the Gibdo. And Mr. Dunlo is doing the bottom southeast corner of Hyrule, so he will soon enough get the news that level 9 is all 8 Triforces today. So, you know, that means we have to go back into level 5. Which might be entertaining for us, but is going to be very sad for the runners as Mr. Dunlo finds his first 111 rupee large secret.
So to the talk in chat about Dunlow's sprite replacements, I think I got it wrong actually. I think his Triforces are just Triforces, but the hearts are pizza.
Yeah, the hearts are pizza. And welcome Raiders from SpeedGaming 2. Alright,
here's level 9.
Yeah, Mr. Dunlo is about to get the news that we do, in fact, have to go get a Triforce out of level 5. Tabby, meanwhile, is going to head around towards the coast. Now that he has the recorder, there is a recorder spot over here. And it doesn't open today.
I'm glad that we stayed respectfully quiet for the recorder tune.
I mean, I like hearing what it is, even if I have absolutely no idea what it actually is. Because I'm like, I don't know what this song is, but maybe it'll be like The Simpsons or the Axel Foley tune, and those ones I do know.
Yeah, I've definitely heard this one before. I couldn't tell you what it is.
I never remember. Now, Mr. Dunlo went ahead and checked Recorder Lake. It was absolutely nothing. Tabby is going to up a save. There have got to be friendlier levels out there than that 5 and the 7.
Wait, you mean there are other levels?
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 of them that we have not even seen yet. So, you know, maybe we'll have to go back into 5 and get the power bracelet that blocks the ladder that'll get us like the last 4 of our levels.
We lost Dunlo for a moment there, but I'm gonna take a venture guess that the Deadwoods recorder spot on that like open screen did not open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna guess too. Or if it was, you know, maybe it was just like a random cave. It was nothing important. Chat is saying they think this might be Rainbow Road from Mario Kart 64.
Alrighty.
Dunlo sets himself up to have a count going because you're going into Death Mountain and you want to make sure you can get more bombs. That's why we saw him hit himself with the candle there. Tabby is headed in the direction of the recorder checks, and I would imagine eventually he's going to be headed back up into the grave area and Death Mountain to do the same checks we're seeing from Mr. Dunlo now, because other than that, we've seen most of the overworld.
Yeah, we do have Death Mountain, and we have reasonably able access to it with the Any Roads as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's a level. Level 2's on Death Mountain.
Yay! It's a small level that might not be full of Wizrobes.
Let's find out.
You know it's going to be full of Wizrobes, right? Oh no, it's okay. This is slightly better than Wizrobes and Dark Nuts. We have Lionels, Vires, and Grabby Hands. At the very least, we can hit the Lionels with the arrows from a distance and stay safe. So this is okay.
And thanks to spray replacements, the Lionels get nunchucks, helpfully.
I love that. Alright, so we're going to find a transport staircase in level 2, which means that we are segmented. Can we have like a 5-segment level 2, please?
Yeah, what was the thing we're looking out for again? A level with segments more than its number?
Yeah. Yes, Fury really enjoys, or if I'm remembering correctly, Fury really enjoys when there are more segments than there are numbers in the dungeon name. So like if you're in level 2, if there are 3 segments, though he's really looking for like it to be 3 or 4 times the number.
Yeah, so we got a little bit of that with level 1, but 3 segments, that's rookie numbers. Can we do better?
Yeah, totally. Mr. Dunlo is going to find the Triforce early. We're going to get the map here for level 2. Oh, this is a nice 2.
2 segments. We're in the big one. And
yeah.
Tabby did find a bomb shop, 17 for a pack.
Okay, that seems like a very good thing to find. That was, I think, the bomb spot below the power bracelet in the grave.
Yes.
It's one
That's
of
a
the,
raft.
That's a raft. Okay, I know somebody that would be very happy to see that. Mr. Dunlo is going to head back, pick up his Triforce, and get to leave too.
Yeah, that was pretty quick.
Yeah, this is good. And Tabby's about to enter too, just as Mr. Dunlo's leaving it, so they can like wave at each other in the lobby.
Or right here.
Yeah, just wave.
Hey, buddy, I was just pirouetting here.
Yeah, Mr. Dunlo's gonna go ahead and up a save. Now he only has 2 bombs left at the moment. We are gonna recorder back to Death Mountain, so maybe he's trying to make the most out of the bombs that he has left right now. We do know that one of the spots up here is going to be the Any Road. Question in chat: if this goes to game 3, will it play it tonight? I believe it's actually scheduled for either tomorrow or the next day. Because our runners were apparently not fans of doing 2 in one night. And I can completely understand that, because seed bleed is a real thing.
So they're not officially on the schedule for game 3, and I guess it's kind of like if you need it anyway.
Okay. I thought I had seen that. I might be looking. There are so many races going on, I probably forgot. Or I was thinking about one from last week. All right, MrDunlo is gonna have 4 bombs. Oh, this is another bomb store screen. There's the raft for Tabby. He can go back, pick up the Triforce, and leave 2 forever. Now, he's gonna clear this room, but he'll be really happy to see that this is all he has to do. Like, it's right there, we're done.
Just gotta wait for the Wall Masters, and we're done.
Yeah, that's... Oh, MrDunlo gets together enough money as he found his second large secret in fairly quick succession, picks up a blue ring. And now he's a blue Ninja Turtle.
Very nice.
He's wearing, like, kabuki makeup, as Tabby Orange gets his Triforce at a level 2.
Maybe looking for free stuff in the next room, but cost him a bomb to go further than that, so
Yep.
we're done.
MrDunlo goes ahead, gives himself another little tap with the candle so that he can set up a bomb force.
Hey!
Oh, we're gonna burn the old man and then pick up our red ring and become a red turtle.
You know, right after you buy the blue ring, it's the desire sensor goes off and you find the red one.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm always thrilled to find the red ring. But, like, this is, like, literally 30 seconds. We had the blue ring for, like, 30 seconds.
Wow, those were some nice shapes on the reset for a second there.
That is just, yeah. We want Donatello, says chat. Alright, so we're finally going to get a look at vanilla level 1. This is kind of out of the way, because if you do the checks that are above it and the checks that are below it, then it's kind of a trip to kind of route it in to literally go there. And Tabby is doing the money-making game. I have a feeling we've got another blue ring in the future. He just needs to go a few more screens and find the free red ring.
So, Dunlo into level 8.
With the blue ring, this makes sense because we know this is full of whiz robes and dark nuts, just like level 6. And yes, welcome Raiders from SpeedGaming 3.
In the middle of this Zelda 1 Randomizer 2025 Winter Tournament matchup in our upper bracket. Game 2 between these two. MrDunlo is looking to even up the series today. And there's a feature in this flag set where they could require between 5 or 8 Triforces to enter level 9, and we found out by taking a look at level 9 that it's going to be the full 8 tonight. As we have Raft-blocked White Sword, or...
Oh.
No, that was Magical Sword.
Magical Sword, yeah. Now, we have a question in chat. Combat has been that bad. Well, our blue Dark Nuts, who may only have 6 HP, are in the same dungeon as our chunky red Wizrobes. So, you know, it's been a thing. But alright, MrDunlo is headed back in the direction of Death Mountain with his 6 bombs. We're just trying to hope that maybe we can find anything that is not that 8. Like a white sword would be fantastic right now.
We have Tabby gambling his way up to blue ring money.
Yes, and I get it. I 100% get it. I'm just going to be a little bit sad when Tabby goes back to exploring Death Mountain and 3 screens later finds that red ring just sitting in that cave.
Dunlo is electing to pick up a potion with that red ring in hand instead of a heart.
I think this is a good plan. We're going to find level 3 finally.
So also on Death Mountain. Yes, the 5 to 8 Triforce requirement is equally likely.
And that's actually a very good point from King Doll in chat that Tabby hasn't saved since buying the blue ring. So if he does go back to Death Mountain, he could always retry out of it. But, you know, I don't know. We're going to have to see.
Yeah, we could have all that money back to spend on arrows or potions
And
or
he's
something
headed
like that.
right there because it's 2 screens to the left.
Silver arrows in 3.
All right, on the floor?
On the floor.
Okay, now we just have to go back to, 5 and 7 and 8. And now Tabby's just gonna look at that old man. Thankfully, he's gonna retry, get all of his money back, and be able to just go get that red ring. This is actually really good for Tabby. He'll be able to maybe buy a bomb upgrade if we find it. He'll maybe be able to pick up, you know, more bombs, keys, if we end up needing those, because Tabby hasn't yet found the any key that is in 7.
Yeah, keys could
So
be
this
something
is
you
good.
think about. So, like, without the any key right this second, those
Yeah.
silvers were in a one-off key door room. So maybe it's not the first place you go to right away, but it is, like, right near the start of the dungeon.
Okay, that's actually pretty helpful for Tabby, because if you end up searching the rest of 3 and you still haven't found the item, then you would definitely think about using the keys. Mr.
Meanwhile,
Dunlo.
it's great having arrows for Pulse Voice.
Oh yeah, isn't that nice? We actually don't have to stand there and just stab them. So Tabby's going to be able to get that red ring out of not level 2. he's getting it from the white sword item. I need more caffeine. And yes, to answer a question in chat, both of the runners immediately after buying the blue ring found the red ring. The only difference was that Tabby had a save just after he had farmed the money and before he had done anything else important. Tabby's going to go ahead and take the heart out of the Take Any Cave.
We have a mugger.
He's going to be a heart because he doesn't have the money to pay him, and the mugger is 100% required. Tabby is going to find level 3.
And then the Triforce is just guarded by some keys, but the pathway here was the difficult part.
Oh yeah, it was the jerk face stealing all of our money, and Tabby's gonna have the money, which is really good. Now Mr. Dunlo gets his Triforce out of level 2.
You do have to go through some blue land molas as well. Yeah, Tabby's passing up the key door for now, but
yeah,
that might be okay.
I imagine if he clears the rest of this, he will be back for that key door. Because if you don't find it in the top half of 3, you're not leaving level 3 without the item.
Yeah, not a level this small.
No, this is really, really tiny. And basically right now, so Tabby's going to be able to finish up level 3. He's getting a key off the floor here, which is really good for him. The main difference right now is that Mr. Dunlo has item knowledge and the Triforce out of 7. We still have to find levels 4 and 6. And we still have to go back into 5, which is full of whiz robes and dark nuts, and 8, which is full of whiz robes and dark nuts.
East Desert Mountain's got nothing.
Yeah, it's
First Quest 9 and the recorder spot both didn't open.
Wow.
I mean,
Now,
technically the power bracelet spot, but where's that power bracelet?
In 5, behind all the orange and blue loveliness.
And it can stay there. Well, we'll see.
Not if it's blocking levels 4 or 6. Alright, Tabby's continuing to clear here. This should maybe... Yeah, there we go. Got a bomb drop for Tabby. This is nice.
We did see 8. It's on Candle Row, but
Yeah.
we're in open it.
Yeah, we saw very little of it because you're immediately greeted by a bunch of blue whiz robes. Now Tabby's going to have the money to be able to pay the mugger with cash if he chooses to do so, but instead he's given up a heart.
Alright then.
I mean, this makes sense. You know, he's got the extra hearts with the red ring. It quadruples your health, so it's like having a bunch of health, like a bunch of hearts. You got a ton. That money, though, bomb upgrade, all the silver arrows in the world, like, yeah, I think it's a fair trade.
Raft is going to be a dud in this seed because we are not getting the hearts for Magical Sword.
No, we're really not. This is probably not happening. Alright, we're going to find the heart in the staircase here of level 3, which is going to let Tabby know that he has to look for a floor drop before leaving. He's only got the key-blocked room and 1, 2, 3, 4 other rooms here. Mr. Dunlow's going to go back down to the coast, and we might go back in... Yeah, we're going back into 5.
Gotta do it at some point.
I mean, are we sure?
We need this, Triforce thing?
We could just paint a piece of pizza like a Triforce.
And ladder hasn't really gotten in our way to this point. It's, like, mostly been combat.
Yeah, it's been a lot of really chunky things. Well,
I guess ladder
except for
block's there, but where does I think the staircase could go around that? Because we've seen the transport.
I'm trying to remember if Tabby was up there or not. But all right, Tabby's headed in the direction of the Triforce room. We're going to see one extra room here from Tabby, and then as this will not have the item, he'll pick up the Triforce, head back down south. Look at where that was. How in the world? That is, so Tabby spent a ton of time in that 5 earlier, but because he took the transport staircase, he never made it into the Triforce room, which is just all the way to the left. Here is the Triforce out of 3 for Tabby. So at least when he goes back to 5, it's going to be a fairly quick pickup.
So it was keys. That's a key door.
Okay. Well, he's got 4 keys now, so that part's good. Tabby's going to go in 3 keys after he checks the key door and gets his silvers.
I was like, I don't need items. What are you talking about? We're going to 8.
Well, I mean, there's items in here, but I think if the game gives us a quick Triforce, we take it and we don't come back unless we have to. So at this point, where are 4 and 6? Alright, so MrDunlo, wanting to save some bombs, is going to kind of sword down some of these blue whiz robes. Tabby, meanwhile, gets his silver arrows at a level 3.
Let's see. We've done raft spots.
And the funniest, well, not the funny part, but the ironic part about this room here for MrDunlo, he's taking more damage from, well, taking more damage, but he's having a harder time with the damage from the turrets in the middle of the floor than he is the whiz robes. And Tabby's gonna find out there is not really anything else up here. Now, MrDunlo is trying to find a bomb wall out of here because if he up and A's, that blue Wizrobe triple shutter door room will, in fact, respawn. MrDunlo is gonna use his potion so that he can fight this room.
I wager ladder is in here, so we can go to the part of 5 that looked ladder blocked, so we can get the power bracelet to go push the second quest level 4 spot, and one of the river spots will be our levels.
Okay. I think this sounds like enough of a fetch quest to me. And then Dig Dogger will be blocking something, and we'll have to go back into 8 for the recorder.
Well, luckily the recorder's in 1, but...
oh, yeah, never mind. We got that already. Darn. I wanted, like, the full, I wanted the full thing.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Like, I want the giant catastrophe.
Yeah, unfortunately, Raft was already not a help in this one, but...
Well, I mean, it only had 2 chances to be. Now, MrDunlo is doing a good job of staying out of the direct path of the bubbles and the Wizrobe beam. He's going to be able to take the Wizrobe. There you go.
Tabby was returned to sender once, but then Zora boosted him off the second time.
Oh, that's nice of Zora. She's helping.
Exactly.
Alright, MrDunlo gets an extra heart for his trouble. Tabby goes ahead, picks up a potion with some of this massive amount of money he's been carrying around, and is about to find or re-enter level 8, maybe? No, he's just gonna walk right by. Okay. Again, we were greeted by blue Wizrobes in this level 8. I don't know that we want to go back and play with them some more.
Are we doing 7?
Oh, 7 was nicer than 8. Yeah, looks like we're gonna do 7. I mean, we have to at some point.
Yeah, might as well check it off the list now. Dunlop's getting all these keys.
Well, that's one of the things about the large levels, is they quite frequently, just because of their size, will end up dropping you a ton of keys. So even if the item ends up being garbage, then sometimes you can just take the keys and go somewhere else. Now,
Like,
Tabby's gonna get the map here.
Once you get past the initial struggle, it's like then you got all these rooms that actually don't have a lot in them and just keys you could have had earlier.
Yeah, that would have been nice, but you'd have to get past the Wizrobe welcoming committee first. Oh no, run away, Tabby! Well, Tabby's gonna clear it anyway because Tabby is still looking for the Triforce or the compass. Or a floor item, which we know is gonna be the any key, but it's a bit further up. Alright, this map in level 8 is a bonsai tree.
Yeah, and we just spent the last bomb trying to go down, so...
Or Godzilla. Making
Rawr.
Crystal's, yeah, making Crystal's Baby Ganon Mario sound. Good job, Tabby, taking out the Gleeok in the Chevy room.
I
No,
think
we
that
had
was
red
another
rings.
four-header.
Yeah.
Dunlo burning the old man so we can hopefully get some bombs here.
Yep, there's going to be a bomb drop on the floor for Tabby, but he's at 7, so he doesn't need it at the moment. He's going to get the news that he
Oh.
does, in fact, have to go to the key door.
And we have an equals moat on our way up in level 8, so what else can we do here?
Transport stair, maybe? Somewhere to the south?
There were a couple rooms that Dunlo hasn't been in, I think, to the right.
Yeah.
There's the heart and the staircase in 7.
Yep, which is actually good, because if somehow the one of the things that rolled down was the magical sword, the offensive capability would be really nice for going back into the Wizrobe dungeons. Now I'm a little concerned that what if this ends up being the Triforce in 8?
That's okay, ladder's gonna be here, so...
Okay. Well, okay, I'll take your word for it. Oof, Mr. Dunlo. Now, because of...
Sorry.
It's okay, I was gonna say, because of this room, the way it is, the best place that he can fight them from is one of the doorways, because it's the only place you can go to get the heck out of the way of the Wizrobe beam. Without the ladder. He's gonna get a clock to finish off the room. Oh. Well, thankfully the shutter door closed behind us there. Oh dear.
Now we're back to the unpleasant rooms in 8.
Oh yeah.
And on one
Mr.
heart.
Dunlo, yeah, he does still have one potion usage, I believe. Tabby's gonna find some more bombs. Now Tabby's getting close to where he's going to find the any key. It's out in that, like, weird snout-looking bit of the elephant. Mr. Dunlo has had enough of this level 8, and I'm wondering if we're actually fully ladder blocked in there.
Well, he wants bombs as well, so...
Bombs would be helpful. Did he see the bomb store?
He's saved, so he might be trying to knock around some enemies, but also fairy fountain up.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, Tabby is headed in the direction of the any key. And then he's already gotten the compass, so this should hopefully be a relatively quicker trip out of 7 than it was to get all the way up here. Because it takes a while to get to this top corner.
Yeah.
And yeah, Chad, I agree with you. Any sort of offensive upgrade right now would be great for the runners.
Yeah, what I was about to say was, like, I think in the recent races that I've been seeing, the White Sword is either, like, super free or it's really good at hiding.
In 9.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I've had quite a few. Now, Mr. Dunlo's going to whistle back to 2. I think we're going to the bomb store. Tabby got his any key off the floor and is headed to the Triforce. And yeah, that 8 was definitely, that was no fun. Too many bubbles, too many mixed garbage rooms. Tabby is going to get the door open to his Triforce. Now with the red ring, this room isn't as scary as it could be on Green Tunic. Mr. Dunlo did this on Green Tunic. Because you have the 4 corner turrets and you have to dodge the landmines, as Mr. Dunlo is going to up a save with his bomb pack.
We'll take it.
Oh yeah. Are we whistling to 1? Oh no, because he does have to... Yeah, we're going to 5. Okay. He's going back into 5. He wants to kill... Oh. I think he wants to see if the blue dark... Oh. Maybe not. Are we going after the blue darknet room? That could be a potential stair in here?
Very interesting.
Because, I mean, that's what we have left. So you hit this room, that's the transport stair. We've got this little arm. He's going to go ahead and try to clear this room, but we know it's the transport. And that we didn't see the item out of 5 when Tabby was in here. Tabby's gonna find his last 111 rupee secret, and then we're ladder blocked from 2 sections of 5.
I see.
That's interesting. Alright, MrDunlo's gonna be able to take the transport stair. Now the thing is there's another blue darknet room. It's a triple bar room that is directly to MrDunlo's left. I don't think we saw Tabby clear it. Tabby's now back in 5. He's got to get the Triforce, which we know he can get to. But it looks like Tabby's going directly for... Is this where we're going? This thing. Because this could be a staircase room, and it looks like Tabby's going to clear it.
He's also got a number of keys now.
It's like we're in Zelda 2, and we lapped the keys.
So that's another... That's the weird 6 room after the transport in 5, so that is like ladder block from both sides, so... Whew.
Well, let's hope that this is maybe the item, because it looks like MrDunlo is gonna go clear it as well. Or, yeah, maybe? Or we're just trying to get through it. Just trying to get through it, because I guess MrDunlo hasn't seen these two. Well, no, he has to have seen that. Oh, he's building up the bomb force again. Okay. Tabby doing a great job, meanwhile, of taking out the slightly squishy blues. No, it doesn't push. Now, Tabby, if he bombs this wall, now that he has the map, will be able to get his Triforce, or keys. Sorry, now that he has the any key, he's going to be able to get his Triforce. But this just really means that the ladder can't be here because we can't find it in any of the rooms we have access to.
Yeah, there's like 5 rooms left that we don't have access to.
Yeah, the other, the Chevy and those 2 rooms all the way out in the 5 column, and then quite a few at the top. Tabby, it looks like, is going to verify that he is in fact still ladder blocked in here, though he hasn't tried bombing, and I kind of wish he would. Just get the information that you're probably fully ladder blocked in this level.
For a second, I thought Dunlo wanted to push the second block from the left. Like, is it you?
Yeah, and then we're ladder blocked right there. So we are really, really ladder blocked in 5.
In such a small level, so you gotta go somewhere else.
Yeah, well, you know, the only place that we can find?
Level 8.
8. Yeah, because MrDunlo and Tabby have both already gotten the item out of 7, so we have to go back into 8. Tabby comes to the same conclusion because Tabby's already seen most of the top half of that level. And he's going to do the screen scroll over to the ferry. Now, one advantage that Tabby has right now, as the Triforce count is back to even, is that he has about twice as much health as MrDunlo does right now.
He also still has both halves of a potion.
Yes, that's also really good. But we do have, I mean, they're expensive, but we do have the money to go ahead and refill our potion on MrDunlo's side. But we unfortunately have to kill this room again. Because I think both of the runners are now coming, they've already come to the conclusion that we need another item to be able to find our missing levels 4 and 6.
Yeah, you're looking at your overworld tracking going, I don't have anything open left.
Yeah.
Now I must look at the things that are closed.
Yeah. Oh, this room is terrible if you only have 1 heart. I mean, this room... Run, MrDunlo! Now, the good news about the room Tabby's running through now, with that shutter door closed, that room will not be a push block. Oof. Oh, Tabby finds a bomb wall. Did MrDunlo find the bomb wall when he was in here?
He's been going another way, so...
Okay, because I think he got... I know he got to this room.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, you can see it on his map. This 8 is definitely a thing.
So he just bombed right from this room, and he bombed down from the room that's up and to the right. And so that 3 rooms is just off by itself, I guess.
That's weird. Alright. So Mr. Dunlow's kind of taking a look at his map of 8. The thing is it feels like we're ladder blocked in here, but I don't think we are at the same time.
Yeah, there is definitely an equals moat room that is 3 up from here. Is there anything we can do with the column next to it?
As the runners have a little bit of a high five there. Were there any rooms we didn't clear? To answer a question in chat, we've seen a lot of level 5. We're ladder blocked from the items in 5. We got the Triforce, but we can't get to anything else. And we've seen it on both runners' screens.
Oh yeah, so Dunlow's seen this room, he just didn't bomb out of it.
Yeah, he didn't bomb up. And he didn't clear it, but I mean, now we're at the point where we kind of have to.
Oh, the other column had an old man. Chat's got us covered.
Yeah, there was an old man in a moat room. That doesn't open. Mr. Dunlo goes ahead and uses his last remaining usage of potion. Tabby's gonna try to bomb south and get told the same no that Mr. Dunlo did.
Oh,
there it is. Oh no, it's a power bracelet on the floor.
It's the power bracelet.
Did Tabby finish clearing that room?
No, he sprinted it.
He ran. Oh no. So, because Tabby was in that room, he had killed most of, well, not most, but he'd killed a few of those things. So hopefully when he can't go anywhere else here, he goes back to that room. Because that's what's going to be guarding our progression, and there's level 4.
There's that old man we were talking about as well in 8. Welcome to level 4.
Alright, here we go. We get to do stuff. To answer a question in chat, the white sword item was in fact the red ring.
It was on Death Mountain, so that was actually nice and convenient if you took the Any Road earlier and you went up there with bombs, but...
Yeah, well, yeah.
Speaking of bombs, Dunlo down to 0, but definitely knows how to get some if needed.
Yeah, Tabby is continuing to check some of these rooms. And hopefully is heading back in the direction... Hey, it's a segmented 4.
Yeah, our 4's got transport staircases as well.
Yay! We also... Yes, exactly. To answer a question in chat, either the ladder is here or the PB also blocks 6. Or... Yeah, both. We broke the game. Or both. I mean, the ladder could still be here, and we could still have good usage of the potion there for Tabby. Mr. Dunlo's taking out a Dig Dogger in a sandy floor room in 4. Bomb refill for Tabby. Now, Tabby has to go back into that... Oh, no. Not this one.
This looks similarly fun as we run into another mugger in 4.
He's gonna pay him the money because Mr. Dunlo doesn't want to drop down below 5 hearts. If 9 rolls this enemy set that we've seen in 8 and 5, it would be very mean.
It would be, and I think 9's enemy set can still be anything right now.
Because we haven't seen a max of any of the enemy sets. We're gonna find... Is this the second transport stair in 4, or this is just the one?
No, I think we went back to the first one.
Okay. Because, I mean, I was kind of going to get a giggle out of that.
We did successfully dodge the Triforce, so...
Okay.
Continuing on.
Alright, Tabby is headed back in the direction of the mixed garbage room that he has to clear in order to get the power bracelet, because we are ladder blocked in 8. And yeah, he did take out a couple of enemies in here before. He has a blue potion, but unfortunately for Tabby, he's out of bombs. That fairy will really help, though. That's a pizza.
So we do not pay the piece of pizza, and we get a 6th one.
Yay! I mean, this is slightly better health than, you know, you'd want to have, as Tabby goes ahead and saves the room. Piercing Mountain in chat saying you like the mixed garbage room. That's something I think I've heard Thirwolf say a few times. He used to call a lot of things in the randomizer garbage. There's the power bracelet for Tabby Orange.
Z1R practices single stream enemy recycling.
All right, here we go. Now, Tabby with the power bracelet is off to look for 4 or 6. We have already found 4. There's a chance the 6 is also behind a power bracelet as No.
Oh.
Whoa, really?
There's a moat here?
We're ladder blocked at 4? Are we sure?
You go back down to the right.
Now, yeah, he's going to go back and check that room that he did not get to do before, maybe?
Oh, no, we're going back.
I mean, there's a lot more over there now that we have the map. There's the Triforce for MrDunlo, and it looks like we're also ladder blocked in 4, which means that we have to be able to get to Tabby accidentally uses his potion, is going to retry back into it, and then get it the heck off of the B button. But yeah, we know that 6 has to be... It's got to be somewhere we can get to it if 4 is also ladder blocked.
I am worried about leaving that item in 4.
Yeah, I am too. That's a little worrisome. We're going to check all of the power bracelet spots. Now, Tabby's about to find level 4. If MrDunlo can find... He's going to take a potion here. If MrDunlo can find 6, then this could be okay if the ladder is in 6. And to answer your question in chat, the item in 8, the one we cannot get to, is ladder blocked, so it can't be the ladder unless we broke the game. Or we all missed something.
Yeah, Dunlo, we think, tested the walls, showing that we cannot get in the bottom right corner, and then the top is definitely ladder blocked, and the arrow does not push.
Looks like MrDunlo is going back to level... Oh, he's got to go do these power bracelet spots. All right, here we go. We're gonna head in this direction. We're gonna go do the grave power bracelet. We're gonna do the fairy fountain power bracelet. We're gonna do the one that we've already seen on Tabby's side. The money will be nice, at least for MrDunlo, having had to give that all up to the mugger. Oh, Tabby pays the heart. Which is good. I mean, we still have to go back into 5. There's a small chance we find a bomb upgrade in there somewhere.
And he'll get one back anyway if he goes for the stair item in here.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't. If you can get to it, you at least want that information. Tabby's going to skirt around the Triforce because he doesn't want the refill right now. We're going to take the transport stair.
And Dunlo got bopped for quartering, so he's redoing that.
I hate when that happens. Here is level 1 for MrDunlo. We're going to whistle to 2. Alright, so Tabby gets the news that there is another ladder block in this seed. Now, he's gonna come across the map when he goes to the south. MrDunlo finds 6, so there could be a ladder in here.
4 versus 6.
I mean, it all depends upon if that room is actually anything. Oh, careful, Tabby. One of my pet peeves about the grabby hands is that they can have like a delayed reaction coming out of the wall. And you're like, oh, I think I cleared the room, and then all of a sudden another one shows up.
Yeah.
Heart out of the staircase for Tabby.
Grabby hands are a little bit shy.
I mean, I'm okay with shy, but if they're my enemy, then, you know, they better hurry the heck up. There is the map for Tabby. Tabby's gonna see the room and hopefully go bomb into it. and then we might get our answer. Okay. Oh, look out. Ninja grabby hands this time. That's the ladder in 4. Oh no. Okay, so Tabby Orange is now pretty firmly in the driver's seat. He needs to find 6. He will find 6, checking the remaining power bracelet and ladder block spots on the river. What we need for MrDunlo to find really quickly is the Triforce in 6 and the item in 6 that tells him he has to go back to level 4. There's the Triforce out of 4 for Tabby.
Oh, there's a Patra here. In 6.
Oh, yuck. Give it back. Give it to the cats.
There's another Patra.
That could be a staircase room, so we think about clearing that. And that's very true. We have a comment in chat that it's not over, but it doesn't look good for MrDunlo. Very true. It is not over until somebody rescues Zelda, because there are still things that could happen.
Yeah, Tabby's not going to have a lot of overworld to catch up, but Dunlo has seen all of 4 minus 1 room. And
yeah. And when he finds the item in 6, or if he can't get to it, then it's going to send him back to, it's going to send him back to 4.
And 4 is pretty close to our start screen.
Yes, and we still have to go back into level 8. Yuck.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Yuck, yuck. So bad. Now, MrDunlo is going to go ahead, start taking out the Expando Patra. He's got to be careful. Even with Red Ring, the Patra can still pack a wall up.
Oh no, we're locked in Expando mode.
I just gotta be careful, and you can't actually hide in the door, which is unfortunate. Now, MrDunlo did refresh his potion, which is what he's going for probably right now. Or he's gonna at least have it ready. Tabby finds level 6, he's gonna enter. Now, if Tabby gets the Triforce in here somehow, like just stumbles into it, then he's done in 6, and he's on his way back to 8. But it's 6, and it could be very, very large. Good job for MrDunlo taking out the Patra.
We're burning the block, because, yeah. The
compass in 6. Oh no, the Triforce is right there. Again, if Tabby finds the compass, Tabby gets the compass, Tabby gets the Triforce, Tabby's leaving.
Item room one time, like right through this key door, maybe?
That would be really good for MrDunlo. Now, it's going to take Tabby a little while. You imagine when Tabby sees the Patra, he's probably going to clear it as well. No, why are you there? Oh. That's, oh, other end of the transport. Okay, unless we're segmented. Item for MrDunlo. Maybe. If it's a transport, we are in fact segmented. And thank you, chat, for letting me know that they connected. But let's see what this is.
It was through that key door, and it is a heart, so... Floor item.
So that was like worst case scenario for MrDunlo. Alright, there's a pack of bombs in a like. Tabby's doing a great job of taking down the Patra. Now, he didn't break it, so it wasn't stuck in expanding mode. Alright, what MrDunlo really, really needs is there to be like a heart on a floor really quickly here at this level 6. So Tabby hasn't found the compass yet, so this is kind of buying MrDunlo a little bit more time.
The 6 is going to be really wide as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw how small 5 was. This could be monstrous.
It really could be. Here comes the heart in the stair for Tabby. Tabby's not going to go pick it up. Map for... Oh. This is a rubber chicken.
Yes.
In more ways than one. Oh, look, we're kind of stuck in the ladder room again. And yeah, this is actually not terrible. The fact that Tabby is going the long way in 6 This is not a bad thing for MrDunlo because it's kind of keeping the time differential a little bit closer together. It's just going to depend upon where the floor drop is. Because MrDunlo is not leaving here until he finds the floor drop. There it is. That's actually really good for MrDunlo. He's got the information now, and he's kind of headed in the direction of the Triforce.
Tabby is headed back in the direction of this room, but has a little more to do.
Yeah, double heart 6, by the way. And to answer a question in chat, yes, MrDunlo either knows he missed something in 8 or that he has to go back to 4 because he missed something in 4. And sadly, without the ladder, we've got to go the other way. And it looks like we're going to up A and leave level 6, or we're just going to try to go at this from the bottom. We're going at this from the bottom. I don't remember seeing if there was like a direct path, so. Good post-in usage from Tabby to not die to the blue landmines. The staircases kind of didn't really go very far.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, they went like one room to the side. Now Tabby, with the ladder, if he can ladder clip, he can go, oof.
Oh, so this was the issue.
Oh, the Patro. That's why we didn't go that way. Patro 1. There is the heart for Tabby. Now, Tabby doesn't have the Triforce, so he's going to be clearing some extra rooms on the way to the Triforce room. We can't bomb there. Can we go this way? Yep.
Alright.
Alright, this is good. We're going to set up a count, I think, for MrDunlo.
Oh, of course it's in Ganon's room.
Yeah, but it's free because the only thing that can drop in Ganon's room is the map. And that's pretty rare. So,
yeah, Triforce
at level 6. Yeah, we got the map. It looks like a chicken. We should totally put chicken on our pizza.
Saving, and we're over to 4 for Dunlo.
We hope.
Yes.
Now, Tabby's going to go ahead. He can get across this little neck part of the rubber chicken. He's going to continue to check these last couple of rooms. We can skip this one because it doesn't drop in any other level besides 1. To answer a question in chat, Ganon's room, the only thing that Ganon's room can, in fact, drop is the map. If it has an item, it's supposed to be standing there from the moment you walk in, but for some reason, the map doesn't count in that same, collection. MrDunlo's back in level 4. And we have the call that level 6 looks like an anglerfish. Okay, I like that. That's the best part about the name the shape game is that you get to see what everybody sees. Alright, here comes the transport staircase for MrDunlo.
It doesn't have the, what fine teeth you have aspect of being an anglerfish either.
Yeah. Scary, scary anglerfishies. If you've ever seen, I think it's a whole monk fish, they kind of have that similar, really creepy fish.
Yeah.
So most places they get them in butchered. Now, Tabby is going to up A, go back to the start. Now, this is actually good because it will end up getting him the compass at some point and direct him towards the Triforce. MrDunlo gets his ladder out of level 4 and is now able to go finish level 8. Now, he will have a little bit of a lead in here as Tabby is working his way up towards the Triforce, but we still don't know where the Triforce is in 8, and the enemy set is bad.
Yeah, we're taking that fairy fountain refill for the road.
Oh yeah. We definitely want that because, again, it's blue dark nuts, orange whiz robes, and a bunch of other nasty, just bad garbage.
This is one of those, we're getting close race comments. It's close by, virtue of running out of things to do.
Yeah. So. It's we're gonna try this, it didn't work. There's the Triforce pickup for Tabby out of Ganon's room in level 6. Now, Tabby can head into level 8 as well. All right, Mr. Dunlo, skipping any of the rooms that we've already seen, is going to pretty much head straight to the ladder block and get to the top half of what I said looked like Godzilla. Rawr.
We don't know what the item is in 5 is. It is staying there, so...
Oh yeah, we don't need it. I mean, it's not going to keep us from winning the game. So, Mr. Dunlo goes ahead and tags the old man to set up a bomb force in case he needs it. And to answer question in chat, yes, our damage upgrades could quite possibly all be in level 9 today. We did see the magical sword, but we haven't gotten enough hearts to even get anywhere close to it. Tabby refreshes his potion before heading into 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say, technically, we have seen the magical sword, but we're not getting it in this one.
We saw it. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to buy it. Or pick it up, I should say, I'm sorry. Alright, Tabby wanders through this blue Wizrobe room. He's like, alright, fine, I got red ring. As Mr. Dunlo begins searching for the Triforce in 8, and Tabby does the same thing. They're both gonna go to that ladder blocked portion and just kind of take it away from there.
Maybe the magical sword guy actually wants, like, hearts, but then he just refunds them to you. He's like, oh wow, you're so strong.
He's like, okay, you've earned these, I'll give them back. Alright, Mr. Dunlo gets an unfortunate roll on the Dig Dogger, because the little Dig Doggers did not go down to the initial damage there. We're gonna get one. And they're not that far apart. They've kind of, you know, we're coming back together in level 8 now.
Yeah, we like a good close race for potential elimination game.
Oh yes, instead of, yeah.
We found...
Abby picked something up and we found a piece of pizza for Mr. Dunlo. I think Tabby may have just walked over a key. Now, Mr. Dunlo didn't even clear that room, so...
And yes, red dark nuts rolled up 2.
But blue dark nuts rolled down 2. So
yeah, so they have the same HP, which is interesting.
Yeah. So they just flip-flopped, that's all. And your brain's going, wait, these guys are supposed to be squishier. Alright, so Mr. Dunlo now is going to go ahead and clear this room. I think it's just either a key. I don't think it was bombs, because I don't think Tabby's bombs changed. It might have been money.
Well, I think he was on full bombs, so I watched it back and I couldn't tell.
Okay. Yeah, because he was standing directly in the spot where it was going to spawn anyway. Okay,
yeah, it's bombs.
Here comes the heart for Tabby. Now, the one difference here for Tabby is that Tabby is now potentially able to pick up the magical sword. But I don't know if we're going to go get it. At 1 hour and 26 in the game, I don't even know if we go check.
Sounds like it's a double fairy, which is great for sustaining in here.
Yay. Alright, meanwhile, they're kind of about to have another coincidental... Look at all these bombs and ink! Yes, to answer a comment in chat, I am saying the game is a jerk. Alright, poor Spiky made questionable life decisions by blocking a shutter door. But he gave us a fiber, so that's fine. Tabby taking out some of the chunky orange Wizrobes. Now, if we somehow come across like a white sword item. Or a white sword, I'm sorry, in here. Another Dig Dogger! Compass! That's what... Tabby's in that room right now!
Oh, it's just right there.
Oh
okay.
My gosh, Tabby doesn't end up getting the compass, walks right into the room, picks up his Triforce. Tabby will be the first of our runners to go into level 9. Wait, oh, yeah, I was like, why are we going back in? Alright, here we go. We're headed to level 9. Smile Fires, what are we looking for in level 9?
Well, we have all our required items for once, so we are looking for a Ganon, and we are looking for a Zelda. And we find Ganon by listening, so if you hear the sounds of a roar, that kind of sounds like an Aquamentus, but slightly different language than...
Alright, Mr. Dunlo went ahead, up a, saved after leaving, and I think reset the client completely to make sure that he could get a bomb force if he needs one. Tabby, meanwhile, is going to enter level 9. Sorry.
Very good. But we're gonna listen for Ganon in rooms adjacent to his. Can't read the hints, but
Wait, why
maybe
are
we can find a book in here.
Why are we in Death Mountain for MrDunlo?
Faster way down there.
Oh, okay. I guess. Sure. But he was... Okay. Hey! Gold compass. Compass in level 9.
So we'll also take a compass because that points the way to Zelda.
Oh yeah. We're good with that. We want those. Map. It's a fully segmented level 9!
There's a room by itself.
And it's so tiny!
Well, it can't be
You know-
Ganon, unfortunately, but
Oh, no. And yeah,
but Ganon is
Ganon-
next door.
Oh my gosh. And he's not in a moat room. He's also guarding a shutter that could be leading in the direction of Zelda.
So, fighting Ganon with the wood sword. At least we have Red Ring, and this is a very friendly room to do it in.
Yes, there's no water. From what we can tell, Ganon is not halfway in the wall. Tabby's got the stun lock at the moment. He's just got to hold on to it. Ganon is down. We're just going to shoot him with the silver arrow. And I imagine we're going to go through the shutter door because, according to our map, this might be the way to Zelda. Maybe.
Will we get that lucky?
No.
Oh, Wizrobes.
Oh, it does at least let us out of the wizard room, so we're okay with...
Nope.
Oh, pay him. Pay him, pay him, pay him! You gotta pay him. I'm really sorry. Oh, no!
We paid him and he was nothing.
We have to,
But-
though. In that case,
yeah.
you have to pay him.
Yeah.
MrDunlo goes ahead, gets the compass, and is now headed in the direction that he's gonna need to get both the map and the... There's the map. And the path to Ganon, because he's gonna bomb north here, and Ganon is up.
Yeah, like, combat is over.
Oh yeah, well...
Tabby down to no bombs.
Tell that to the Wizrobes.
Combat is not over.
Alright, MrDunlo is in the Ganon fight. He has a bunch of health. He's got a potion. Tabby is using a potion right now to make sure he doesn't die in this garbage room. MrDunlo gets the stun lock. Alright, Tabby's just like, okay, I'm almost done. We got rid of the Wizrobes. We're now just focusing on killing the Darknuts. We're gonna get a clock, which is gonna make this easier once he gets his sword back.
Alright.
Ganon has decided he's dancing on MrDunlo's side, but he gets him down, and we're getting really close to where we need to be, but we have no bombs.
But is there a door here? There is.
The door will open. And let's get some GGs in chat for Tabby Orange, finishing with an official race time of 1 hour, 32 minutes, and 18 seconds. Alright, so did MrDunlo, he got Ganon. He's gonna up an
Yeah.
A.
He paid a heart to the mugger, so...
Oh, yeah. I'm really sad that that mugger just, yeah. Alright, so MrDunlo is headed in this direction.
Just one
And-
little bit of combat left.
Yeah, this room is no fun skis. But welcome and GG's to Tabby Orange. Yeah, this is just like... Yep, MrDunlo also making a good use of potion here in this room to not die. So how about that ladder, Tabby?
Ah, that was something.
Mhm.
I Yeah, the required double dip of that 8 was just a special thing from that seed.
Oh yeah, this was definitely a thing. Because you both tested like every wall you could in 5, you tested every wall you could in 8, and you guys just couldn't get any further in either of those levels. So that meant, I mean, at least you knew the ladder wasn't going to be in 5, but
Yeah, oh yeah, and I actually thought that room in 8, I was like, okay, ladder's gonna be here. And then I was like, oh, it's this. I was like, oh, okay. Guess I'm leaving. Because that whole lower section, I was down to that room.
yikes. We were just glad you went back, but let's get some GGs in chat for Mr. Dunlo finishing with a race time of 1 hour, 34 minutes even. But yeah, what kind of, so this kind of flip-flopped a few times in the back end. You got the ladder the first time in 4. Mr. Dunlo is about to join us. Someone pause for a second. Welcome and GGs to Mr. Dunlo.
What's up, folks? How we doing?
Hey, GG, don't know.
Hey, GG's. That man, we had some interesting seeds for.
Yeah, like, can we play a normal seed? Like, is that possible?
Really?
No.
So I
Game
mean,
says no.
like what I think is weird, if you run and these are going to be cherry picked statistics, but they do that in real sports broadcast all the time, where they're like, you
Sure.
know, this is the only person to win their last 7 out of 13, whatever. Find me another series when this thing ends where both competitors take a combined 3 hours. So the winner is above 90 minutes because the seed's that bad. And in both instances, the loser of the race has Ganon down before the dot done. Like, that's wild to me. We had 2 races this close in seeds that were this long and convoluted, and yeah, so well earned victory, Tabby.
Yeah,
I
thank
don't
you.
anticipate you'll run into too many more seeds like this.
Yeah, and I know yesterday, I watched it back yesterday's, that, like, you know, there were kind of some, major errors by both of us that kind of added to that time. I'm not sure what I could have done, like, super faster than here, other than, like, completely right ordering it. Like, but, you know, just took a long time to do everything, and I got everything that I could until I could find the ladder, basically.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like, I mean, if it were routers and I knew where everything was, I could be like, oh, I should have stayed in 8 and cleared that nasty room in the bottom right corner
Yep.
the first trip in. I mean, like stuff like that. But no, I don't think I did anything reasonably dumb. I did miss the one room in level 4 that had the ladder, but I'm not sure if that was like I didn't see it or I didn't have a bomb. But I'm not even that mad about it because my brain was so scrambled at that point. Man, I finished 6 and saw it was double heart, and I was like, I think the seed's broken. What's going on here? And then I was like, maybe I'll go back to 4 because I'd been in 5 and 8 enough times that I was like, if I mismarked the ladder block in those, like whatever. So I just went back to 4, and yeah, I don't know, man, nasty seed out there.
Well, in the end, what kind of caused the tiniest bit of difference, making it into level 9, you found the compass in level 8. Tabby found the Triforce simply by walking in the room, because he kind of you were going kind of towards the middle, Mr. Dunlo, and you got the compass, which is great because you want the compass, but at the same time you got the compass. Tabby was literally walking into that room. So
that makes sense.
But this was after he ended up pretty much full clearing 6 because he missed the compass down on the bottom because it was behind the Patra.
It was like one room to the right of that.
Yeah, so it kind of like, and he still makes it back into 8. It was just, it evened back out again because he just walked right into the, you walked right into the Triforce. So you got into 9, and then 9, for such a kind of funky looking 9, wasn't actually terrible, and I'm really sad we never got to see that single room segment.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that 9 when I took the transport to the bottom left and there was the compass and the map. And as soon as I heard the Ganon roar, I was like, well, certainly this won't bomb, because that's how the game works. They're going to give you the compass and the map, let you hear the roar, and then make you take 17 staircases to get there. Like, it was weird. I think the algorithm was broken in 9 because it was way too friendly.
That was surprisingly walkable.
Yeah, and I tried walking past Ganon up, and I got to the mugger. I even paid the mugger. I was like,
You both
is
did.
this going to let me
You both
bomb
did.
right through? Yeah. I was like, is this just going to let me bomb right through here? And like, no. But
And
I
mean,
had to
at
try.
that point, you have to. Like,
Yeah,
it
exactly.
doesn't matter what that mugger is asking for. You give it to him, because if that is the path to Zelda and you don't pay the mugger, then you're stuck in
Could
all
be
the staircases.
another 10 minutes before you get back there. Yeah.
Oh, did y'all notice my blue ring, red ring thing? That was fun.
Yeah.
So what I
You
did,
both.
Tabby, did you buy a blue ring and then get the red one too?
No, not only that, I saves come bought a red
Money-making
ring
game.
while I was checking Death Mountain. Then like 2 checks later, I found the red ring and I hadn't saved, so I just reset and got all my money back.
He'd even done a couple of tries at the money-making game to get the money for it, and we're all just going, no, he was only 2 screens away.
Oh,
And
that's
You
fine.
guys pretty much did that at the exact same time.
Yeah, so I
as
did it the
well,
other way
so-
around. I got the money in Northwest DM, and I immediately saved and went and bought the blue one because I was like, I don't want to hit 2 door repairs up here.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that would
That's
be
exactly
a funny
why
one.
I was really close to the 243, and I'm like, I could keep going, and you could run into an easy level and get this blue ring, or you could just be stuck and have to go into this 8 with a blue ring with nothing. And I'm like, I don't want to lose all this money, so I was like, I'm really close. Let me just gamble for it. I know there's one. I marked one close to start, and then I'll keep going. And then I kept going, and it was right there.
Yeah, I attribute that to Hangover or Battle Scars or something from the seed last night. Because the odds of us both bailing West Death Mountain without doing the last couple checks and then having that happen. Yeah, that should be an award-winning clip next year. If Rex is listening.
somebody has already.
Somebody should
already
clip that.
submitted it.
Yeah,
from
like
what I
line them up
understand.
side by side.
Yeah,
somebody needs to put a little work into that.
Because you guys basically did that at the exact same time, and I would say blame the Wizrobe Dark. What the heck was that? Wizrobes and
Wizrobe
Dark
Dark
Nuts.
Nuts.
Like that was just
wild
mean.
combo. Yeah, and I had been in the power bracelet room on an earlier trip, but I think I was I was trying to bomb all the walls to get around there. So I had bombed all the walls. I had no bombs. I had used my potion. Like, I used my potion in the first room of that dungeon, not even realizing you could bomb around the blue whiz shutter. Like, what an experience, It just makes you feel good to play. Like, it's just fun. It's fun being able to play this and look, and I'm like, all right, I somehow died 1 time in that seed. I think that's a lie. I think I retried out of 2 or 3, but I got the wherewithal to do that sort of thing. So, I don't know, fun experience, and I'll be rooting for you the rest of the way, Tabby. I hope you get this thing done. Got some good reps in this series. Yeah, fun stuff.
Thanks, Dumlo. I appreciate it.
Yeah, this was a great matchup, and this was an adventure to watch.
I can safely say I was really glad I wasn't playing it. I'm sorry.
No, this is one like in Swiss, this would have been like nasty. I'd have been like, I'm done.
Yeah, totally. This is definitely a bracket's best of 3 seed, but like I'm telling you, if I'd have walked into that 8 or that 5 with all the blue whiz robes and the chunky orange whiz robes, chunky orange dark nuts, like I would have been like, no, please tell me my opponent's done now.
Yeah, that 5, that was my first time in one of those dungeons, and I cleared some blue dark nuts, and I'm like, oh boy. And then I walked into a room with wizrobes, and I'm like, are you effing me? Like, come on, like, they're in here too? Like, so you just know, like, a ton of these dungeons is going to be this combo.
Oh yeah. Well, hopefully it was,
Yeah.
the other half of 9 that we will never see.
Yeah, I'm never playing. I'm deleting the file immediately.
Yeah,
Like
this one.
I'm out on this one.
Yep.
We could give it a burial at sea. Just put it on little thumb drive.
But on the
like a
raft.
Viking boat. Put it on the raft.
Yes,
And set it on
and-
fire. And
Yep.
Oh,
Fire and arrow.
I thought
to get rid
Burial
of
at
this
Sea
thing.
was code for like CD Improv was gonna run it back and stream it, and everybody could watch. And okay,
No, because I know where the red ring is, and I'm telling you that would be the first thing I'd go get.
yeah, this would be a hilarious routers. Like,
Oh
what do you
man,
do?
yeah,
Get the
that
sword
would
and
be
go to Death
yes,
Mountain,
yeah.
get a ring. Oh
Uh-huh,
man, yeah.
uh-huh. Yeah. I would watch somebody do that, but I am more than okay leaving it to the both of you because you are about 100 times better at this game than I am.
Don't sell yourself short. You had a good run this tournament, but yeah,
Ooh.
paging King Doll. King Doll, go
Oh,
try
yeah.
to sub 20 this thing. See how it goes.
Or submit it to either Ice Blue or Fred or anybody who does like the play this seed for a certain amount of channel points thing.
Oh yeah, we gotta find somebody that wasn't watching. Yeah.
Uh-huh,
Somebody who's watching this, get on the case with that. Yeah, fun
Oh
stuff.
yeah. But all right, guys, I'll go ahead and ask if you have any final thoughts, and then we can go over the little bit of schedule that's remaining for tonight.
I'll go first, I guess.
Yeah.
Loser can get out of the way, then let the winner talk. Tournaments are awesome. This is fun. I've had a tumultuous year in the real world, so I haven't been playing as much. And it was cool, though, because I felt like, honestly, I played better. Like, I'm very grateful that this community exists and that we get to do this. So when I showed up, I tried to make every moment count, even when there were a lot of moments because of ladder blocks and crap. And had a ton of fun. And yeah, great series, Tabby. Thanks for doing this thing and appreciate it. GG's. Appreciate everybody who makes this thing happen, this team tonight, and everybody behind the scenes, because we got almost 100 people coming together to play a video game from 40 years ago. And it's so fun. It's so awesome. And I just appreciate everybody.
Thanks, man. Appreciate
well
having you
said.
around.
Yeah, GG again, Dunlo. I know you're going through some stuff, and I'm glad we could get this series in. So good luck to you in the future. And thank you, CD and Smile for and Husky for tracking, and SpeedGaming for having us on. It's always appreciated, and it's great to, watch these things.
Hey, let's go win, Tabby. Let's go win the thing. Let's go. My bracket's busted anyway. Let's go.
I think that sounds like a great plan. But all right, guys, we want to make sure we thank our runners for a really great race. This has been an awesome series. Really, really 2 close races. We want to thank Husky from Pluto for doing our tracking in the background and keeping us up to date. And Smile Fires, this is always fun.
For sure. And we can talk about that little bit of schedule. There's an ongoing game between the Pirate Sheep and Shaddy on SpeedGaming 2. And next up on this channel is going to be game 1 between Antlers and Rando Runner. So stay tuned here for that.
Oh yeah, sounds like a good race to me. I just wish I didn't have to go to sleep shortly.
And plenty more coming up tomorrow as well. And we're fully in best of 3 now, I believe. So a lot more great games, more series, more opportunities for close games like this and interesting things to happen. So it's all coming to a head.
Yay! But all right, with that Smile, I'll say have a great night, and we'll catch you guys later.
Night, everybody.